Hi, creative wanderers on the path of never-ending education. It's Francesca here, and this is I Just Wanna Write. So, I just want to remind you that I show up here every single day for my writing practice because at the end of the year I want to be able to write down the short stories I harbor within myself and in my atmosphere, and I want to publish them and share with people. I don't care if I become a writer, professional writer, or not, I just want to write. So just to share with you again that I'm not a creative, I'm not a professional writer, but I'm a creative writer. I'm not a professional writer. I'm not selling anything here. I'm not advertising anything. I'm not monetizing these videos. I'm not teaching anything. I just wanna write. And if you want to write with me, you're mostly welcome. So let's go directly to the exercise of today. And today exercise I'm choosing is yes, let yourself listen. This is an exercise I've done more than 1 month ago, maybe 1.5 months, at the beginning of January, the very beginning. And I got this from Julia Cameron, which she wrote a book, very beautiful, which is The Right to Write. There are many interesting exercises. This is one of them. So it's kind of meditative exercise first, and it's all about listening inwardly what we really want to write. And we are going to use a trick because we are going to use a meditation where we are going to ask our unconscious what it is that we really want to write, what we would love to write about. So we don't end up writing the usual vampire story. There is an endless list of vampire stories all over the world. Okay, we go for what we love, which means we go for what is really unique for us, and therefore that can we share with the world. I don't mean that there couldn't be vampire stories that are unique and that don't have to be shared with the world. But I guess in, 1,000 stories on vampires, maybe very few of them are necessary. Okay, so it's all about an inquiry in our inner world to see what it is that we really want to write about, because if we really want to write about something, then the writing is easier, no? And maybe we also give some nice product, realize something very nice and beautiful, who knows? So no, before we do a small meditation to get to the point. We start now, but prepare your notebook and your pen in front of you. Close your eyes and I will guide you to this meditation. It's a visualization. Breathe and imagine yourself in a park or maybe in a forest, somewhere in the mountains, I don't know, some place in nature where the grass is green and the trees are tall and vibrant, and the birds are singing and the butterflies are swirling. It's a very nice day and we are sitting under a tree. We rest under a tree and the air is pleasant. He is warm but not hot, it's fresh. And everything is quiet and very nice. And we are looking around and the beautiful scenery is just in front of us. We are resting. And at a certain point, we see someone coming from afar. This person is coming and walking towards us. He has a very peculiar look. Sounds like he's a creative person. Oh, maybe he's a storyteller. Yes, he also has his own guitar on his back. And he's walking towards us. And he's sitting next to us. And he's very nice. He's young and very calm kind of person and sweet. And he's just sitting and he's playing his guitar And at a certain point, he stops and is asking us, is there any story you would like to hear about? Name me just 5 subjects, 5 stories you would love to hear right now. So it's time for us to grab our pen, open our eyes, and keeping breathing. We go down with a list of 5 topics or stories we would really love to hear now. Take your time. I've done it. If you didn't, pause the video and start again when you finished. Very nice, at least for my experience. I can share you that. So there are certain themes that are repeating themselves. Every time I do this exercise, there is a couple of themes that wants to be told. And I would say that those that wants to be told, and I already expressed them in the list, other lists in the past. Now they have developed a bit. I wrote a subject which was more complete and deeper. And there are also 1, 2, 3 totally new theme I would love to listen about. And they are all, one is very, I would love to hear it, but I cannot write it because I should study a lot, because I would love to read or hear or write a novel about a specific time in history in Italy, il Risorgimento Italiano, the Renaissance, Italian Renaissance, through characters' lives, people that lived through those days. It requires a lot of study, and it would mean that I dedicate myself only to that from now on in my life, because I don't want to write shallow or stories or imperfect stories from the history point of view. Anyway, let's hope I find something. I mean, Barbero, which is a Italian historian, very important. I think he wrote something like this. I'm not sure about the Renaissance, maybe medieval fictions, but I'm not sure. I have to check. What about you? Is there anything that you can approach right now? Maybe not a novel, maybe a short story, maybe a poem, something. Was it useful for you? Great. So, this is the end of the video. I suggest you do this exercise here and now and then. And if you keep follow my videos, you will surely find this exercise again and again. I think this kind of exercises, I will do it at least once every month. So if you keep following the channel, you will do this kind of exercises again and again and again, because this is no joke. I'm really training in front of this camera. I'm not selling anything really. So yes, if you want to follow my training, please subscribe the channel, like the video, share it with your friends, so that we can create a community of writers, professional or not, that are more or less like us and want, like us, just to write and to share and to be together in something we love. Okay? Anyway, thank you for being with me, and see you in the next video. Ciao.